Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Am I audible? Guys, please respond to. All of you get my voice on screen. Am I audible? Right. Guys, now check it what we completed there in the last session. What exactly the content here we understood there. All right, 1 minute. Let me check. Let me open this class notes. Full stack Java 10 a.m. for Java 10 a.m. Our topic is IO streams. Okay, open it. File operations. Right. So in file operations, what we completed, guys? I think we understood file input say, file output say, all. I think we completed some of the examples there. Yeah. Guys, are you getting any sounds, background sounds along with me? Any other sounds? Guys, are you getting any other sounds along with my voice? No. Nice. Yeah. It's okay. Right. Now let's move on to the point here. So up to now we completed byte-oriented streams only. Now byte-oriented streams only we completed. Now we have to understand character-oriented streams. Character-oriented streams are almost the same as like what there byte-oriented streams only. See this in the introduction already given some points here. What points here are given there? Is the file output stream is okay. File operations. Right. So file output stream here we understood. File input stream also will be completed. For this file input stream also here we completed. Now we have to understand like what there file writer. Some few examples we completed in the last class. I think some wrong programs we uploaded, guys. Why we are getting the threading applications? No. Write Java program to take file name as command line input and to display the content of the file on the console. Okay, that program is okay. But what is this program actually? Welcome threads and all. Why we are getting this threading now? In the document, that is one thing. This is like what we are getting there. 3 threads, multi-threading program here we are getting. This program is also okay. But why we are getting that multi-threading program here? Yeah, that's okay. Then we displayed. I've taken that input is what the tester.java. No. Then actually we given this file name. Actually the program content is what there. What is the program here we provided here? Write a Java program to take file name as a command and input and to display the content of that file on the console. Yeah, exactly. Now previously I given the tester.java Java space main d:/ Java 10 / and tester.java that we provided. The tester.java contains this program exactly. Tester.java contains only this program here. That's why here we are getting this particular point here. All right, perfect. All right, so now let's move on to the points here. What I'm telling to you, understand it clearly. Where the content is like what the right. Our program and output. That is an output for the previous program. It's okay. Fine, sir. Now, yesterday I think in the middle I stopped it. All right, because of some fever, guys. Then today it's okay a little bit. Yeah. Now let's move on to the next one. File, something else like what there? Writer, file writer. So this file writer is almost the same as file output stream. File writer is same as what? File output stream. What it will do? First of all, understand it clearly. It is a character-oriented stream. It is a character-oriented stream. It can be used to send data from Java applications to a particular target file. All right, in a continuous flow. Okay, it's okay. Continuous flow in the sense it's a stream only. It's a character-oriented stream. It can be used to send data from Java applications to a particular target file. All right. Then how we are going to use this file writer in our applications? In Java applications, if you want to use file writer, we have to use the following steps. What steps here we have to use? In the form of diagram, I want to show first. After that, I'll give the document clearly. Point by point, point by point, I want to give. First one is, here we have to understand, create file writer object. To create this file writer object, what we have to do there? File writer fw is equal to new file writer of, say for example, abc.txt, comma true. Guys, why I'm giving this true value? Please tell me now. I think you already aware about it. This is almost like what? File output stream. Already we have seen that file output stream. What is the purpose of it? File writer fw is equal to new file writer of abc.txt. What is the need of it? Yeah, its main intention is what there? Either to append the data or to override the data. Either to update the data or to override the data. If you provide true value, then it will append the data. If you provide false value, then it will replace the existing data in the file. So that's the meaning here that we already aware about it. So there are some internal content also. Let's understand it. First of all, let me prepare a diagram. Then after that, I will move on to the content. See this kid. Say for example, a new form here I want to take. All right. So first of all, let me take. So this is like what there, a Java program. Similarly, we have let me take this. Now this is like what I'm telling to you. This is like what I'm telling to you. Java application. This is something like what there. abc.txt. Right. So let me create a file output stream. To create this file output stream, what we are going to do there? No. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, nice. We are getting it. That's okay, fine. Now, how we are able to create this file output stream? If you want to create this file output stream, then what we have to do there? Yes, I have a doubt how we are going to cut the content. It's okay, no problem. Whenever we are getting this data, the next one is watch. We need to create the file output stream. This is file output stream. I'm going to create it now. In a session should be file writer, not file output stream. File writer fw is equal to new file writer of, there we have to provide something else. abc.txt comma true value. File output stream is ready. Whenever we are getting this file output stream, the next one is like watch. We need to declare the data what we want to send to the target file. How we are going to declare the data to send the data to the target file? If you observe this, there for example, I need to provide, I have to declare the data. Right, before that, the concept is what, the internal flow is what there. If we create like this, internal flow, okay, later on I'll provide this. Internal flow is what there. First of all, JVM will check whether the target file is existed or not. If the target file is existed already, then it will create file output stream. If the target file is not existed there, then it will create like what there. If the target file is not existed there, if it is not available, then it will create a new file with the same name abc.txt, then it will create it clearly. Understand it now? This is exactly the point here what you are getting. Observe carefully. So what is the point here I'm telling now? Up to now here we are getting this point here. First of all, what JVM will do there, if I execute the above program, if I execute the above instruction, JVM will take the provided file name and JVM will check whether the provided file exists or not at this specified location. All right, understand it clearly. If we execute, if the provided exists, then JVM will create a file writer object and a JVM. Okay, we'll create a file writer object. That's enough. If the provided file does not exist, then JVM will create a new file with the same name. Already aware about this flow of execution. All right. Completed. Second one is watch. Declare the data which you want to send it to the target file. All right. Say for example, string data is equal to just welcome to Durga Samshi. Like this is the data here we have taken. Now guys, I'm asking one question to you. Now try to answer for it. My question is what? Here this is what, now tell me. This stream is a file output stream or not? Sorry, file writer or not? This is clearly like what there, file writer. File writer is what type of stream? Byte oriented stream or character oriented stream? Come on guys, answer for me. Is it byte oriented stream or character oriented stream? It's a character oriented stream. Once it is a character oriented stream, data, whatever the data here we have taken, the data must be converted to the characters or not? The data must be converted to the characters. So we can understand it clearly. The data is equal to, for example, here, hello. The data must be converted to the char array. Char array, chars is equal to data dot to char array method. Directly there is a method to char array method. So now here what we are going to take, no. First of all, now get the data is available like what there, hello. Hello data is existed here. You can understand. When hello data is available, there we can identify the characters data. Array here we have to provide. Say for example, I want to take array here. Inside this, I want to provide some characters data. Hello. Here we provided the data like what there, hello, that I provided. Okay. Next one is what there. I need to make it is an array actually. So inside this, what I have to do there, I need to provide some lines here. Just I'm taking some array related content here. But I do one thing, not like this. Yeah, like this here we have taken this array. For this array, I have to take alright, it's okay. Another point is what, whenever we are getting this hello array, now that array, the data here we have to pass to like what the file output stream. To pass this array to the file output stream here, what we have to do there. Okay. Whenever the data is available like this, now here what we have to do there, automatically the data, whatever the data which is available here, the data will come to this particular one. Hello, like this the data is coming here. The same hello data is coming here. All right, so now here we are getting like over there, the data like this, we are getting it. So finally the data, hello data is available to this particular content here. Okay, fine. Then after this, what next one here? 1 minute, just give a minute. Okay, now the data is available to this particular one. Whenever data is available here, automatically the data will come to what their text file automatically. Let us check this clearly. Yeah, it's okay. Now data is coming to this one. Then what data is we are getting there? No, that directly we can understand the data is like what there, hello. That's it. So this is the total process here. We can identify, guys, what you are getting there. Now the data here we can identify this. Fine. The total representation here we provided it. Carrier we provided. Now okay, the next one is what there. We need to write the data to file writer. File writer dot write of. Here we have to provide like what there, chars. Automatically the data will be provided. Then after that, what next one here we have to do there? Next one. The next one is what there. I have to write. I need to close the content. File writer dot close method. If I close this, automatically the stream is going to be completed. This is an example here we have to identify. All right, so now see this example here. All right, now the second one is okay. Then the third step is what then? Convert the data from string to char array. Char array. After that, the next one is what there? Char array. Chars is equal data dot to char array method. When it is completed, the fourth one is, say for example, write data to the file writer. To write data to the file writer, what we have to do there? To write data to the file writer sequentially, then the data will come sequential only, character by character, they are going to be provided. Now here we are going to provide like what? File writer dot write of chars. Now for this, the fifth one is like what then? close the file writer. Fw dot close method. That's it. With this, all the steps are completed. Clearly, we can identify. Alright. Now let's move on to the point here. Next one is example code here I need to provide. When we complete this part here, then we have to see an example. Right now, let's see this one. How we are going to prepare this example here. Already we had some content here. Yeah. Now let me prepare a separate project here for the sake of it. Now create this project here. What we have to do there? I think I have to close this. Yeah. Now we can to create new project. Yeah. Now here I want to provide like a 05, 06 apps only in the Java. Yeah. Now here project is created. Now inside this, what we have to do there? Say this. Right. Now what we have to do there? First of all, then I need to show directly with what they try with resources. Okay. Then inside this here we have to provide like what catch exception dot print is factory is method that we have taken. Next one is I need to define the resources here. What resource here I have to define there? File writer. File writer. File writer is equal to new file writer of. Now let me check it. Then this is like what there welcome dot txt that I have to provide. Welcome dot txt here we provide it. Now here we can provide like what the dot true value. The current location from where we are executing this, there we are able to get it. So in the location here we are able to see directly that welcome.txt. All right, so now I'm using Mac, guys, MacBook. I'm so that inside this MacBook we are not having any D drive or F drive and all these kind of things are not available. The next one is what we have to do then after this. Now inside this file writer object here we created. Next we have to send the data. What data we want to send to the respective target file that we want to use. String data is equal to welcome to Durgasoft. Okay. Convert this data into the char array. Chars is equal to data dot to char array. Whenever we are getting the data in the form of to char array, then write directly that one. File writers dot write of chars. Then whenever we are getting this file writer dot write of chars, now data will be submitted here. No need to close that one. Acknowledgement here I want to write like what there. Data sent to the file abc.txt. Just open it. All right. Now here we provided this one. Now I need to execute this program. See this here in the directory structure. Directly file is going to be created. The location. Yeah. See this one here. We are getting welcome.txt. If you open this welcome.txt, here we are getting welcome to Durgasoft. open it. For example, now the data again I want to change it in the file. Welcome to Durgasoft is available. Now I want to change the data. This time I want to put the data like what there. Simple. How I use something else now. Right, observe carefully. Now I want to execute it. Previous data in the welcome.txt is what there. Welcome to Durgasoft. That's the previous data. Now if I execute this program, now check this data. Data is overridden or data is appended. Our use appended. Why it is appended? Yes, if you understand this program there, here we provided true as a value. That's why it is appended. For example, I want to remove this true. Just I provided only welcome.txt. That's it. Now let me run it now. The total data. Now this time here I want to provide there. Right, something else. Now here I want to provide Durga Software Solutions. Let me execute this. Now let me open it. There Durga Software Solutions. The data here we are getting there, not more than that. Right, sir. Okay. Yeah, guys. Then one thing I'm telling there. If I'm not providing any other location, then automatically that file will be created in the current location only, from where we are executing our application. That's the point I'm telling you. Okay. Now, whenever it is created in the current location, that we can open in IntelliJ IDEA. Yeah, we can see this. Okay, fine. For example, then what next one here I'm telling there, after completion of this, after understanding this particular point here, if we provide false value, then it will not overwrite. False if I provide there. Now, Durga Software Solutions, I want to remove the, in place of it, I want to use Hyderabad, for example. If we observe this clearly, here we are getting output here. Now, just so you can observe this clearly, Hyderabad here we are getting. So override operation is going on every time false we provided. So now if you want to provide this like what I'm telling to you, append operation, there we have to use true. Yeah, default value is what there, false. By default it will override the content. Okay, right. So now this is the clear cut program here, what I'm telling to you. Let me select all, copy. Yeah, now here I want to paste it. So okay, complete it. Finally, what we completed then, file writer, the topic is completed here. Next one is what there after comes the file reader. Guys, then file reader is a topic I'm discussing there. Just give a minute of time, guys. I'll continue. Yeah, guys, just have taken 1 minute gap. Don't worry. I just have taken 1 minute gap. It's okay. Yeah, I think it's recording, guys. Then no doubt. Yeah, recording is going on here. Yeah, what you are understanding now? Right now here we completed program. Then file reader topic here we have to understand what exactly the meaning of file reader here. What you are understanding about it, guys? Now tell me what is file reader. What is the need of this file reader here now? Any idea? All right, so now it can be used to read data from a particular source file to Java application. It can be used to read data from a particular to a Java application. This is the meaning of like what the file reader. Okay, fine. Next one is what? Then how we are going to use it? How we are going to read data from a particular source file to a target file? Sorry, particular source file to a Java application. How we are going to do this particular part here? Now let us understand it here. There we have some steps now. In Java applications, if you want to read data from a source file to Java application by using file reader, we have to use the following steps. What steps here we have to use there? Now understand it clear. What are the various steps here we are using there? The first one is like what I'm telling to you. Create file reader object. Create file reader class object. If you want to create file reader object, then what we have to do there? File reader fr is equal to new file reader of abc.txt, for example. Now the question is what? If we execute this particular instruction, what is going to be happen? What exactly the work is going to be happen then? First, JVM. When we execute the above instruction, JVM will check whether the provided file exists or not. The provided file exists or not, that will be checked by the JVM. Understand it clearly. If the provided file does not exist, then what JVM will do, guys? Now this is almost equal to file input stream. If the provided file does not exist, then JVM will raise an exception. Guys, now tell me what is that exception here we are able to get now? What exception here we are able to get now? Tell me, guys, all of you know. All right, that exception name is like what there? Java.io. File not found exception. Java.landed file Java.io. File not found exception. Fine. If the provided file exists, then the JVM will create file reader object. And it will copy the data from the source file to the file reader. That's it. All right, sir. Now understand it clearly. What's the point here I'm telling to you? So when we execute the above instruction, JVM will check whether the provided file exists or not. If the provided file does not exist, then the JVM will raise an exception like Java.io. File not found exception. If the provided file exists, an exception, then the JVM will create file reader object and it will copy the data from source file to the file reader. That is exactly the point here we are getting clearly about this. So this is completed. After understanding this, what next one here we are able to do there after this? The next one is like what there? The second one is data is available in file reader. We have to read the data now. So what I am telling now, there is a process, separate process here I'm telling you. Read data from file input stream. How we are going to read the data from the file input stream? There is a process, separate process here I'm going to follow. What is the separate process here I'm following here? The process would be first of all read character by character, char by char in the form of its ASCII value. Okay, next one is what there? Convert char by char to convert ASCII values to character. Convert ASCII values to the characters. Right. Then after this, append all the characters to a string. Then after this, whenever we are getting the string, then directly we can display the string data. Display the string data. That's it. Not more than this. They are the steps here we have to do now. Right. Example code here I'm going to provide. There we are able to understand it clearly. But first of all, now let me take a diagram here. Then through the diagram here, I'm going to explain the point here. Try to observe carefully. First of all, let me take this diagram here. Now here we have to understand clearly the data. First now here I need to provide right now shapes here we have to take 1 minute. This is my source file. Now I want to say the data like what there, something else like what there, abc.txt, where the data is like what there, hello is a data here I want to take. For example, data is available. I need to take a Java program here. This is my Java program. Inside the Java program, I need to give some name here. 1 minute. This is now Java program. When we have the Java program here, I need to prepare something else like what there. Just 1 minute of time. Okay. This is file reader. FR is equal to new file reader of abc.txt. It's available. Whenever the data is available here, automatically the data is coming to this like what there. The data is coming to this one. There we can provide directly the data. What data is available here directly? Hello data is coming in the form of like what there ASCII values. Just we can understand it clearly. Hello data here we provided. There we can understand clearly. Right now, hello data here we are getting there. Now again here we are getting lines. Right now, whenever we are getting the data, now we need to get the data in the form of like what there ASCII value by ASCII value. First of all, let me get these ASCII values here. Something else like what I'm telling to you. ASCII value, say for example 78. All right, now here we are getting it now. Then I'm going to take some data like what there string data. Now here data here I'm going to take no double quotation plus. Then we can understand already HAL. Right now here we have to provide like what there HE like this here we are providing. Now here we are going to take again here L we are going to take now converted something else now like this here we are getting it totally. Now observe carefully. 1 minute sir, 1 minute. Things so right sir. Array 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Arrows. Yeah, just 1 minute, guys. Yeah, it's okay, fine. That's enough. That's enough. Here we can understand now. Uh, all right, now here we are getting it. So finally here we are getting this data. Hello, data here we are getting it. This is a program here we are understanding. Now here we need to provide the remaining cases also. So when data is available, first of all here we have to take like what there string data is equal to double quotations here we have to take no. Then after that while before that now int val is equal to fr dot read method. That means we are getting the data in the form of a var variable. That means val variable. Now I want to check it while val not equals to -1 means that what's the meaning of it? No, its meaning is like what there. Its meaning is what there. Then what I'm telling there. Just we are going to repeat. We are going to repeat that. We are going to read the data until we are getting end of file character. End of file character is what there -1. So until that end of file character, we are reading the data. That's the point here. So now here what I am telling you, while val not equals to -1, until the time here we have to provide. Now data is equal to data plus char. Here we have to provide data plus char. Then after this there we have to provide what val. Next one is like what there val is equal to file reader. Now here val is equal to fr dot read method. So this loop is going to be continued until what time here up to what time here up to the end of file. That means end of file character here. Whenever we are getting the data directly, we can display the data here directly. How we are going to display the data? Sys.out print of data. Like this here we are able to display. Now this is of course now file reader. File reader. Yeah, it's okay. Then finally here what we have to do there, we have to close it. File reader here we have to close file reader close method. finish. It's going to be completed. Now this is an example. You can identify this. Right, sir. Now this is clearly like what there the file reader utilization in the form of example here. I want to show this. Now try to understand it now. First of all, what we have to do there in the same example here, we have to do there. Yeah, let me execute this. Now here in the same try with resources here, I want to use not file reader here. Have to take. Now here we have to remove this the content here. Right, sir. Now just 1 minute of time can. Then after this, what next one can I'm doing? File reader is equal to file reader is equal to new file reader of, like here we have to provide. See, already in the file, already in the location, what is available here? Welcome.txt is available where the data Hyderabad is available. Or maybe just I want to select what there, Durga Software Solutions, comma Hyderabad. The data here I'm providing there. Okay, just leave this one. Now file reader is equal to new file reader of welcome.txt. In the case, for example, if the file is not available, ab0.txt, if we provide this, now if we execute this, then we are able to get file not found exception. See this one, file not found exception here we are getting there. But so I need to provide like what there, welcome.txt. Here I need to provide like what there, welcome.txt. Observe carefully, guys. Then after this, after completion of this one, now it is completed here. Whenever it is completed here, semicolon, next one is like what there. Now inside this, we have to take like what there, string data is equal to double quotation. Then after this, then I need to take like what there, into val is equal to file reader dot read method. Then I have to repeat in the form of this loop, val not equals to -1. -1 is under file character. -1 is under file character. Now here -5 is what there, end of file character. Here we have to understand. Now data is equal to data plus character. Then here we have to use what there, char. Then here we have to provide like what there, val. Then after that, val is equal to file reader dot read method. Then this is going to be continued. No need to close this one here. Already we provided in what there, try with resources part here. When we provide this try with resources and everything is okay. Now let me execute this one. The data is not coming. My data is not coming here. Already we provided this data. Control S is okay. I think we have not displayed the data, right? Nice. Now system out println of data. All right. Now Control S. All right. So now let me execute this. Now here we are getting the data as is. All right. So now this is clearly we can identify. Understand it now. This is completed. Now this is a program. Copy this. Yes. Now here I want to provide this example. Control V. That's nice. So guys, now this is totally like what there, file operations we completed. Tomorrow I'll start like what there, dynamic input approaches here I'm going to discuss with you. Tomorrow I will give intimation to you. Max I will come for the offline classes, guys. In the worst case I'll give intimation to you. Tomorrow max in online classes in the worst case. Otherwise I will go for it what there, offline classes now. But I'll give intimation to you. Don't worry. Don't come for the class directly to offline classes, no. So just get confirmation, then only we can come here. Okay, right, guys. Just within few minutes, I will start. What I will start there? Advanced Java class. I will start there. Try to attend for it. Okay. Right. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll meet on tomorrow. Okay. Right. Thank you. Right, sir. Okay, fine. Thank you.